So I'm going to utilize the launch of my indie zine and the years that I ran it as a case study of sorts. When I first launched Halfstack back in 2012, myself and a group of friends decided that we wanted to take our backgrounds in fashion, marketing, design, and editorial and put our minds together to launch a zine. So when it comes to why I launched, personally, I was inspired by the work that I was doing as a freelancer for other independent zines in Chicago. And I wanted to showcase more of what Chicago creatives had to offer. I was writing for outlets like the Chicago Examiner and Wedding Guide Chicago, and I focused on trends in fashion. I was also working full-time in corporate creative marketing for an accessories brand, and I did a lot of graphic design and editorial layout freelance for indie outlets like Veguilla Magazine and Tiara Magazine. And back then, I ran my own blog. I had two good friends, Kate and Mariana, who worked in the fashion world. They knew design work and had backgrounds as stylists for the retail industry. We all went to fashion school together, and it made sense for us to team up and round up our other creative friends who were photographers, designers, and artists to not only bring this concept to life, but also to showcase the work that they were doing in our hometown, Chicago. I also ended up working primarily with a close friend of mine who is an incredibly talented photographer, Laura Lopez, over the years to bring that visual concept to life. And you can find Laura on Instagram under the handle, The Artist Means Nothing. So when it comes to what the magazine was focused on, Halfstack was an independent culture magazine focused on and dedicated to the local Chicago community. We showcased musicians, designers, boutiques, brands, artists, local entrepreneurs, and social changers who were on the rise because of the impact that they were making and the hard work that they were putting into their craft. So when it comes to the role that I played in the zine, as a founder, I acted as the publisher and creative director, coordinating, working with different creatives like photographers, stylists, makeup artists, graphic designers, and writers, as well as working with brands, artists, musicians, designers, and PR companies that helped us to connect with those creatives that we featured. I came up with the themes of each issue, the focuses, and the art direction for the key photo shoots that we worked on alongside Laura, our photographer, to bring our creative visions to life. I also managed our team of 20 creatives, and that included writers, graphic designers, copy editors, and more, and kept our publishing on schedule. And essentially, we launched an issue every quarter for 6 years, and we never missed a beat and never missed our self-imposed deadlines. Finally, I often had to also write articles and was in charge of the layout of the zine. I worked on designing layouts for articles and creating visuals, in addition to working with about 4 to 5 other graphic designers each issue, 10 writers, photographers, stylists, and incredibly talented hair and makeup artists each issue. All of these creative people I am blessed to still call colleagues, but most importantly, they're my friends. When it comes to the features that we included in Halfstack, we focused on Chicago-based creatives and businesses. We showcased musicians, designers, boutiques, brands, artists, local entrepreneurs, and social changers. And while our main focus was creatives, we also included articles that related to things like politics and social issues going on in the city of Chicago. Whether it was gun violence or gay marriage, we wanted to incorporate features about things that influenced and impacted our readers. Halfstack launched in 2012, and we released 4+ issues a year for about 6 years, so one every quarter. And in 2018, I made a pivot and decided to shut down the magazine. I wanted to refocus my energy on my freelance art business, teaching, and find time to spend with my family, because during that entire time that I was running Halfstack, I was working full-time, teaching at multiple universities, freelancing. I was also at one point working in the corporate world before I launched into full-time teaching and full-time freelance. And suffice it to say, I was really burned out. It made the most sense to take a step back to figure out what was next for me and release something so that I can make room for myself and for other opportunities. While I was sad, I also knew that it was the right thing to do. And I found that the friends I made are lifetime friends, and the skills that I gained over those 6 years have ended up benefiting me in the work that I do as a creative business owner. Whether I'm creating portfolios, my own website, freelancing, doing design and illustration work for others, concepting out product shoots for my own shop, or filming videos for my creative YouTube channels and the courses I release, the skills that I learned during my days at Halfstack are often used in the work that I do today. It was an amazing opportunity to grow and learn, and I'm so thankful for it. And I hope that with this class, even if you don't want to create a portfolio, but you have an idea for a zine, that you move forward with it and you launch it and you learn and grow with it. And if you can work with a team of amazing people, I highly, highly suggest it.